The bonus questions were always on pink cards and the starter questions on blue cards. Each one would have a reference on the back saying where the information had come from. These were always sent down to Bamber to his home in Richmond, where he would make them up into games.
Very quickly counted. Q, a devilish question specially set by me for you, but I thought you'd get much more neurotic about it.
My biggest ritual of University Challenge, which I could not remotely have dared to do the show without, and I used indeed to have nightmares of doing the show without questions that I knew about. On the day before, I would clear my desk, put on all the volumes of the Encyclopaedia Britannica, and for the whole day I would read the questions for tomorrow's show.
He would then adjust them to his own particular style of delivery by scribbling all over the cards in a very spidery handwriting, which I found quite difficult to read.
It was a matter of tuning the questions to what I thought the show needed, and I did spend a massive amount of time at it. And it also was trying to keep alive the public's completely erroneous impression that I was omniscient, which I became rather enamoured of the idea of that, which began quite soon. I didn't want to let them down by revealing gross ignorance. And so writing relevant pieces of information on my card was crucial. I think we had a question, which English romantic poet died young in 1821? And I wouldn't have had a clue whether the answer was Keats or Shelley, both of whom died young around then. So the answer is Keats, but one looks up Shelley, and to my absolute delight, I remember, Shelley only died a year later. It was really very close, 1822. So you put on your card in brackets, Shelley 1822, and you secretly hope that they will mention Shelley, because if they mention Keats, of course, you can't say, well, that's quite right, and incidentally, Shelley died a year later. But if they mention Shelley, you can say, oh, bad luck, he died just a year later in 1822. No, the answer is Keats. So that's what it's all about.